Hi, I'm Ira. In my second year doing Sociology and Social Anthropology at Bournemouth University.
Could you tell us your hometown?
I'm from Malaysia.
So that would make you an international student.
Yes.
Could you tell us about your podcast?
My podcast, The Universe, it's about mental health, and I also talk about how different it's viewed from different cultures, because coming from Southeast Asia and then going to the UK, I found that people's perspective on mental health are different. So it's something that I find very interesting and just like to talk about.
Okay. Could you remind us of the course you took at university? You're taking at university.
Sorry.
Could you remind us of the course you're currently taking at university?
It's something that I've always wanted to do, so I really enjoy it. And the lecturers are very experienced and they've done tons of studies, and I also got to be involved with some of it.
So could you tell us what the course is?
Oh, sorry. Sociology and Social Anthropology. Yeah.
That's all right. So why did you choose your course?
Uh, I mean, I'm always interested with studying about people from different cultures. So I guess by choosing this course is
Expanding that interest. Yeah. And you now said you're in your second year.
Yes.
What have you thought of your course?
Well, like I said before, yeah, it's very interesting. Lecturers are very nice and very experienced, and I get to join some of their studies. And instead of being burdened by the studies, I found myself actually enjoy doing so, especially like the readings and also some of the assignments.
So you come from Malaysia, meaning does Malaysia do the same A levels and / kind of subjects they do in the UK, or is it different?
I guess pretty different, because as far as what I know, because I do A levels from Cambridge, and Cambridge A levels are for international students. So the selections of subjects are also different and different within different college in Malaysia. Like, because my college are very small, so I don't have much subjects to choice. So yeah.
And what do you think if you had to put some Malaysia / UK subjects for your course? What do you think the best subjects are for your course?
I guess just the understanding different cultures.
So more of like maybe subjects to do with like philosophy, maybe?
Yes.
Kind of subjects that make you question and kind of think differently.
Yes.
So can you remind us of the university you're currently studying at?
Bournemouth University.
If we talk about the best and worst things about studying at Bournemouth University, starting off with the worst.
Can't really think of any, but I guess back when in my first year, my accommodation is really in town. So yeah, there's not much really, to be honest.
Okay, so the best things about studying at Bournemouth University?
The beach. Yeah, every time I find myself like stressed or anything, I just have like a walk through the beach.
Okay, if we go into your accommodation, where did you live in your first year?
I live in a private accommodation. What's it called again? Mercury House.
Mercury. And what was it like living in Mercury House?
Well, it's a studio, so it's nice because everything it's up to you. And as far like as I know from my other friends that complaining about their like messy kitchens and all that, yeah, I don't have to deal with that. But I guess the struggles that I need to face for the first few weeks are finding friends, because as a first year student and also living in the studio, I don't really have the chance to like friends other than people from my course.
And where are you living now in your second year?
I'm living in the house that I share with other 3 girls.
And what's it like going from the studio to a house?
Well, yes, I need to learn about compromising, about all other stuff. So I mean, it's not really my first time as well living with people, because I come from a boarding school background. So I've lived with like 28 and 15 students in like same room. So yeah.
What do you think the best university accommodation is?
I think
for price
price.
for first years?
I guess Purbeck House.
Okay. Why do you say Purbeck?
Um, I have few mates living there, and I've checked the price. It's not that bad, and it's not too expensive as well. And their rooms and I mean the whole accommodations are nice as well. And
Okay.
it's really nearby to town and also the bus stops. So, yeah.
So if we go into the Bournemouth area, could you
Mhm.
tell us about the Bournemouth nightlife pre-COVID?
There's a lot of clubs and pubs to choose, and
What's the club for you?
I like to go to Walkabout and also Toast Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if we talk into the shops, is it more local or traditional shops? So is it more traditional or chain shops? Sorry.
Bits of mix because I will do my weekly groceries at Asta, but if sometimes if I crave something like from Malaysia, I would go to the Asia shop.
Okay. And if we go into the restaurant shops, again, is it more chain or is it more local?
Local.
So there's more local shops than chain shops in
Yeah.
Bournemouth. And do you think there's anything else a student who would want to study in Bournemouth would need to know about the area?
There's a lot of choices around Bournemouth, so you don't have to worry. And there's a lot of things to do as well. So
Okay.
it's not totally like a ghost town or something.
What general advice would you give to students about the study at university?
Always, whenever you found the opportunity to like to do something, just go for it because not only it's good for yourself, it will be good for your CV as well.
Okay. What advice would you give to students about to study at Bournemouth University?
Mm, I guess check choose the accommodations wisely and just enjoy your studies here.
And lastly, what advice would you give to students about to study your course?
This course involve a lot of reading, so
Be ready to
you need
read.
to be prepared for that.
Okay. You
Yes,
chose studying
you
in the
need to
U.
do like um.
Go on.
So you got stuck.
Yeah, it's fine. So you were
Sorry,
saying you need a
you got
lot of
stuck.
reading. That's all right. You said you have to do a lot of reading.
Uh, yeah, because each terms I have like 3 modules, but each week I need to do at least 2 readings each module. So there's like 6 readings, and each readings itself is like 10 pages at least.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a lot.
You chose studying in the UK over studying in Malaysia. What path you to make this choice?
Because firstly, there's not much choices, or actually like discourse are not really available in Malaysia, and if so, it'll be in Malay language. So I personally think that learning in English are better because it will help me like to work elsewhere other than Malaysia.
Okay. So if
And
go on.
I feel like the studies here are, I mean, yes, there's more studies here have been made rather than in Malaysia. So I feel like I would just want to broaden my interests.
Could you tell us more about your podcast? What it is, what's it called, and what you discuss?
I usually will talk about different kind of mental health, like for example anxiety, and I will talk what what is anxiety, what are, I guess, just type of anxieties, what causes it, and what kind of treatments usually been given to people with anxiety. And after that, I will talk about how in different cultures, how about their views on anxiety. For example, how in the UK, like or in the Western countries, anxieties are a common words that people would use, while at like countries like in Asia, it's like we'll use like it's kind of like language barriers as
Mm-hmm.
well. So yeah, I will talk something like that and just kind of compare and contrast and I would go into like conclusion.
And what's it called?
The universe.
The universe. Thank you. So at this point, I let students have what I like to call a free for all. You can say what you want about what you like. You could put your ats. You can say something smart. You can say something dumb. Literally, the floor is yours.
I would say, like I've mentioned before, when you come to uni, it's very important for you to like just take all the opportunities that you can get, because I found that it's very helpful for me, because when I'm applying for work, it looks very good on my CV. And other than that, not much. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and
I'm plugged in.
I'm plugged in.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.